my god, I'm so excited to talk about this book. I just finished it a couple hours ago. Really, really loved it. Hello lovely people, it's Nicole, and today I'm going to talk about Everything Everything by Nicole. This book is so good. I'm going to start off with non-spoilery stuff, and then I will let you know when I'm about to spoil things. So if you haven't read the book yet, stick around for a little bit because I'm going to talk about how much I love this. So first of all, can we just talk about, I don't know if it's just like my copy, but like the cover is weird and like one side's longer than the other. I don't know what happened, but it just annoyed me and I wanted to bitch about it to the internet. So if you do not know, this book is about a girl who is allergic to pretty much everything. She has a very rare disease that means that basically she has to spend her life in a sterilized room in her sterilized house with sterilized people who've gone through a whole like elaborate process to make sure they don't have any contaminants on them whatsoever. And then a cute boy moves next door, and ... So I loved this book. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. So good. The relationship between the two main characters was just absolutely precious. It felt very much like fluttery teenage love, and both of them were so just clever and funny and just sweethearts. There were moments that I felt like I needed to like put down the book and remind myself to breathe again. There were moments that I couldn't stop squealing. There were moments that I felt like I was gonna cry. It just whole range of emotions. The only thing I wish is that it was like 10 pages longer. But other than that, I thought it was absolutely incredible. If you like contemporaries, I highly suggest you pick this up. If you like cute romances, if you like things with a lot of like family kind of emotion, it's not the main focus, but it is there. I highly recommend you pick this up. It was absolutely fantastic. This was Nicole Yoon's debut novel, and I absolutely cannot wait to see what else she has in store because I loved this. Okay, sorry if the angle or anything just changed a bit. My camera died, so had to stop and charge it and then reset up. Anyway, I'm about to go into spoilery stuff, so if you haven't read Everything Everything yet, go do that, like now, because it's so good. This is your official warning. I'm about to spoil things. I'm about to spoil the entire book. I'm gonna talk about the ending. So leave now. So the first thing I want to talk about is Ollie. He's so cute. Also, just when he was first being described, oh my god, he's like 100% my type, and that's a problem. Oh, he is so cute. I'm in love with him. New book boyfriend. Anyway, he's like the perfect balance of like jokingly cocky and like smart and nerdy, but like not like dorky nerdy, like just the right amount of nerdy. And he's like funny, and he's also just a sweetheart. He cares so much. Oh, I love him. I love him so much. And the whole plotline with his family was just like so intense. Did not expect that going in. I really love how it wasn't said, but I feel like it was implied that seeing Maddie sort of say, screw it, it's gonna be hard, it's gonna be scary, it could be dangerous, but I need to do this, you know, for myself, to live my life, to truly be happy. I feel like that sort of gave him the courage to stand up and say, we have to get out of this situation. And I really love that, how it wasn't like a, oh babe, you can do it kind of thing. It was like, you know, he's seeing that she needs to be strong, and he's realizing that he can be strong too. And his whole like astrology project and the parkour that he did, oh, he's great. He's fantastic, and I adore him. I kind of wish we got to know his sister more because she seemed like an interesting person. but I don't think we ever actually interacted with her. I mean, we never really interacted with anyone else in his family, which is interesting. It's a really interesting choice. I really, really loved Maddie's relationship with Carla. It felt like this fantastic, it wasn't quite like a mom kind of relationship, but it also wasn't like a friendship kind of relationship. She definitely like felt like sort of a maternal figure, but it was this really great balance between being a maternal figure and a friend figure and like a wise guiding figure. I don't know. It was a weird mix that worked really, really well. And I really like Carla and I want more of her. She just seems like a fantastic person. I was so mad. So mad at Maddie's mom when Maddie's mom found out about Carla letting Ollie in. I was so mad because like it's the kind of thing where like she went through all the procedures so it was safe. You know, Maddie's allowed to have some friends. Calm down, woman. Don't fire this lovely lady who's been working with your daughter all her life. Like, why? Stop overreacting. It's a guy. She's a teenage girl. She's allowed to talk to guys. Yeah, oh my god. And that nurse. The nurse that they hired as a replacement. Oh, she reminded me in some ways of kind of like an Umbridge type. That sort of like, oh honey, like, don't worry, I'll take care of you. Sickly sweet. Like, kind of passive aggressive. Ugh, awful. I thought Maddie was a fantastic main character. I really could like feel sort of the journey she went through of starting off being so just like sort of like, this is, you know, it sucks, but this is my life, and then realizing that she doesn't have to settle for that. And yeah, she did something crazy and impulsive, but I mean, it turned out okay. And I felt for her so much. And like, I wanted to give her a hug and make sure she was okay. She was such like a fantastic person. She felt like a really genuine person. And like when she did things, even if they were, you know, kind of irrational teenage girl things, I could still understand why she was doing them. Like a lot of times I read books and like someone will do something that's like an irrational teenager thing, and I'll just get so frustrated because I'm like, come on, you're being stupid. But when Maddie did things that were stupid, like I feel like because I was so connected to her emotionally, I could see why she was doing that. Even if I didn't quite agree with it, I still understood it and I supported her. Oh my god, though. That ending. That plot twist. That is how you do a plot twist. I mean, like, that was the kind of thing that, like, it floated through my head thinking, oh, wouldn't it be, like, weird if she didn't actually have the disease? Ah, that'd be so weird. And then, like, how we found out was like, holy shit. And the whole thing with like her going to her mother and her mother being like basically psychosomatically like created this disease for her daughter. Holy shit. What? Like, I feel like that's all I can say about it. I can't. Who does that? I mean, like, I kind of get what kind of like messed up thing like happened to her, and like her brain just sort of went to the like, I need to protect my daughter, and so it just sort of immediately jumped to the extreme. But holy shit. I really also like that it wasn't just a, oh, you don't have this disease, congrats, you can go out into the world and you're completely fine, because she grew up in a sterile environment, so she's not had any chance to build up an immune system, and I really like that that was incorporated. It wasn't just, you know, magic, you're perfect, easy, done. You know, it's a process, and she's working on it, and I wish we'd gotten more of a wrap up with Ollie. I wanted to see them, you know, unite and be cute again. But alas. Not gonna lie though, I was really terrified going into this that this would like pull a Tifios and that she would die. I'm really glad they didn't. Partially just because it feels like that's a little bit cliche. But also, just, I felt like it was so much more, that reveal was so much more powerful than a death would have been, I think. When we found out, I legitimately had to put down the book. Because I was just, when I realized what her mom had done, I had to put down the book and just like silently, internally scream. I couldn't actually scream because my roommate was working in the room, but I just like, it was internally just like, what the hell? So many emotions. So good. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this review. If you made it through all of my just rambling about how much I love this book. Let me know if you've read this and what you thought in the comments. I love you, and I will see you later. Bye!